by D's Ben, Bell Bimbo. Fright Nights warming up on the outside, and last on the rail, Spring Edition as they come for the home stretch. Out in front, Pink Lemonade. Out by 2.5 lengths. In second is the Kippy Train, the inside Legal Gump. And now Bell Bimbo coming into the clear, and Fright Night very deep on the track, trying to run home, but Pink Lemonade is out in front by about 3 or 4 lengths. Fright Night making a bit of a bid down the extreme outside. Pink Lemonade in the lead. Spring Edition, Bell Bimbo and Fright Night all chasing as a pack. Pink Lemonade's in front, and Pink Lemonade is going on to win. Pink Lemonade by 1.5 to Spring Edition. A show photo between Fright Night or Bell Bimbo, and behind them was Silver Sheriff and Legal Gump. 1:11:35. A look at the finish order. Next up, it's the Midsummer Handicap. It'll be run on the inner turf, which is rated today with a going stick of 14.6 as firm. Lane 3, the rail at 24 feet. And there are no changes to start the final double on the program in 19 minutes for the 7th.
Justin Stein answering Kazushi Kimura's double with two of his own on this Friday thus far as we wind down the month of July. Jersey Diamond and Pink Lemonade. And you know what? That last race for Pink Lemonade was really good, considering he even showed a little bit of a stalking style there, but just ran them off their feet here today. And John Mattini with his third win at the meet. 3-1. Second biggest price of the day. It's been, as we said, just kind of a formful day. And I think it continues here in this seventh race. The Midsummer Handicap. 16 minutes until post time. We're looking at a purse of $50,000. And I think Justin Stein has a chance to just win out. I'm hoping he does. I've got him in terms of the late double. That Victor's Dynasty is my play o' the day. And Haniel here just looks to be a logical play. This horse came to us from Tampa in really good form over the winter time, and went to the barn of Mark Fournier. Didn't skip a beat. Tried turf here and perfect in Canada. That was on the EP Taylor going a flat mile. Today we're on the inner, once again at a flat mile. So just kind of a logical play. He's got good enough tactical speed. Man, is he handsome. This is the first time I've seen him. Last time he raced, July 10th had to be a Friday. I'm going to check right now because I do believe I was off. Yeah, he actually raced on the same day Pink Lemonade did. Both of them were on that July 10th card, as I remember watching from home. I know what you're thinking. Why are you watching if your day off? But yeah, it's my day off. But that's just the way it is, right? You need to know what happens. So yeah, this guy, I would not forget a horse that looks this good if I saw him even on the screen. But I will go outside the studio and take a really good look at him once the horses are leaving the paddock. But yeah, graze on the grass, that often works. And no, that's not the betting angle. It's just the fact that, you know, he was in a good spot to make a Woodbine debut. Now just catches another good spot in terms of this Midsummer Classic handicap, whatever you want to call it. It's just, I like the name. It's just, I've never heard of it, so I'm just having a little fun with producer Mike. It's the Midsummer Handicap. But it could turn out to be a classic for this guy. The form is just good enough. He can stay within range, which is always important on the inner. Not so much when you're going a flat mile. Speaking of Stein, I'm pretty sure he rode Serrato, if I'm not mistaken, for Danny Vella's only win of the year. And that horse was from pretty far off the pace. Got a sweet setup. A couple of horses were dueling up front. Just went too quick. But yeah, I like the fact that he can stay within range, because that also helps, obviously, with these tighter turns. So can't beat him, join him. Obviously, he can be beat, but in my opinion, he's going to be very tough and has a chance to remain perfect here on the grass at Woodbine. So I got 7 on top. I know that doesn't really thrill you because he is even money and the price is not right in terms of you looking for some value. I do like the one horse. You do get a good number there, 9-1. Don't think he's going to stay that high, but Stop Who's That has a chance to just, have more of an impact. He's been battling, some toughies. Another time, came back to, I want to say, finished a solid second in a stakes event. I'm not sure. I always get the Barb Minchell horses mixed up. I'm pretty sure this is the one that was a solid second to Silent Poet, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, this is an easier spot here for Stop Who's That. And I just feel like, if you're trying to pump things up for the exotics, this is the best I got. I just think it's going to be a formful 7th race here. I went 7-1, and then I'm going to just toss in the 6 on the bottom. That's Mizona. Steve Attard had a win yesterday with Dad's Missy. This one's coming off a win on the grass. Stretches out, just has a chance to make a bit of an impact. And true to my form, since I am wireless, I do get a chance to keep talking with you and open the door and take a good look here at this 7-horse when he comes by Haniel. He has yet to grace us with his presence. But, yeah, I'm just going to go 7-1 and then toss in the 6 on the bottom as talked about. And then also I put into play the 4-horse, Stokes, a chance to maybe get a slice of this $50,000 purse we call the Midsummer Handicap. Best of luck. Race number 7. I'm going to check out number 7. And I've got a 7-7 late double on the go. 4-5 favorite is Haniel.
Call to post for the 7th race. It is the Midsummer Handicap, a $50,000 guaranteed purse for fillies and mares 3 and up who've started for a claiming price of $20,000 or less in 2019-2020. On the inner turf, the going stick is 14.6. Lane 3, the rail at 24 feet. There are no changes. Post time 8 minutes away. In the post parade for the Midsummer Handicap number 1, Stop Who's That is trained by Mike Doyle and is owned by Dura Racing and MJ Doyle Racing Stables Limited. The jockey is David Moran. Number 2, Make No Mistake, is owned by Mary Self and Timothy Murray. Zelka Kroshmar is the trainer. Jockey Daisuke Fukumoto. Comic Kitten number 3, trained by Denise McClackery for Ryan Kerbel. Jockey Leo Sales. Number 4 is Stokes, trained by Dan Vella for Michel René Chrétien. Patrick Husbands the rider. Number 5 is Canadian Magic, Heino Vashik and Lang Kent and Rocky Bassanisi owners. Darwin Banak the trainer. Rafael Hernandez has the ride. 6 Mizona for Kazushi Kimura on board for Steve Attard and Beklawat Stable and Zona Pereira ownership. Number 7, Haniel, Christopher McKecken, Craig Spader and Partners owners. Mark Fournier is the trainer, Justin Stein is the rider, and this is the feature today. It's the Midsummer Handicap. They're going a mile on the inner turf in 5 minutes' time, race 7. Heading across now to the starting gate for the running of the Midsummer Handicap, in which Haniel has been installed as a short price favourite, and now switches from the E.P. Taylor turf track to the inner turf track. This is at a mile distance, and it is Stop Who's That, who draws the inside gate. So the field being called forward for a start. Just a reminder, the Jackpot High 5 today has a carryover of over $250,000, race 8. But this is the 7th, Make No Mistake, comes up. Gate 3, Comic Kitten. And joining the line is Stokes off a break. At a good price for those who like Stokes, 16 to 1. Canadian Magic, Gate 5. Last start winner, Mizona. And another last start winner, Haniel, to the outside gate. Stand by for a start. Justin's time with Haniel, the grey. So the field is all in and locked up. Off they race. The starter caught them well, and showing out was Make No Mistake with the early lead. Comic Kitten is there, and up on the outside Stokes, deeper Canadian Magic, and dropping for the trail on the rail. Stop Who's That, Mizona back second last, and Haniel last. And early on, a bit of a surprise to see. Make No Mistake up sharing the lead with Stokes on the outside, but there hasn't been a lot of pressure applied to either. Right behind them is in third, Comic Kitten. Canadian Magic in fourth, a length to Stop Who's That. Mizona's back second last, and caught a bit wide is the favourite, Haniel at the back. Slumming in front early, Make No Mistake leads the way by a length to Stokes, is up running in second. Third on the inside, Comic Kitten. One to Canadian Magic, followed by Stop Who's That, Mizona the centre. And on the outside remains Haniel 3 wide. Only 4.5 lengths covers the field as they head towards the half mile. Make No Mistake draws out by a length and a half to Stokes. On the inside, Comic Kitten. 1.5 Canadian Magic. Stop Who's That. Haniel back second last. One off the inside, and last Mizona. They run inside the 3.5 and still out in front. Make No Mistake, a length and a half to Stokes and Comic Kitten. One away Canadian Magic. Stop Who's That. Haniel back second last. Now given a couple of reminders, and last is Mizona. They go after the leader, Make No Mistake, down to the quarter by 3/4. Stokes in second, 1.5 to Comic Kitten as they turn for home, and Make No Mistake trying to shoot away from them, and does. Make No Mistake out by 2.5 to 3 lengths. Comic Kitten, Stokes battling on, and down the outside is Mizona. Make No Mistake trying to hang on here. Inside the final 16th by 3 lengths to Comic Kitten and Mizona, but it is Daisuke Fukumoto with a perfect winning ride, and Make No Mistake made no mistakes whatsoever. Wins from Comic Kitten and Mizona, and back on the inside Stop Who's That. The time is 1:34:45. Gate to wire winner number 2, Make No Mistake, over 3 Comic Kitten, 6 Mizona, and 1 Stop Who's That. So unofficial, we have numbers 2, 3, 6, 1. The first quarter went in 23 and 3, a half a mile, 47 and 2. 3/4, 1:11. The 7/8, 1:22 and 2. The final time, 1:34:45. It is official, $18.50 for two. Make no mistake, $8.30 and $5.50 across the board. Three Comic Kitten, $9.80 to place. That exacta, $143.90 for 2-3. The trifecta, $398.20. The super paid $1,958.95. The double four, $284.50. The pick three, $89.55. And the pick four numbers, 9 into 1 or 5 into 4, with 2 in the final leg, $423.40. Make no mistake, has lived up to the name again. This Dark Bale Brown 4-year-old filly, she has actually had 2 wins and 2 seconds in 4 starts this current season. So congratulations to the barn of Zelka Krushmar and owners Mary Self and Timothy Murray, with the 4-year-old Dark Bale Brown filly by Raison d'Etat from Hard to Copy. Calumet Farm bred the winner in Kentucky. A very nice rated winning ride on the front end by Daisuke Fukumoto. Off they race. The starter caught them well, and showing out was Make No Mistake with the early lead. Comic Kitten is there, and up on the outside Stokes, deeper Canadian Magic, and dropping for the trail on the rail. Stop Who's That? Mazzona back second last, and Haniel last. And early on, a bit of a surprise to see. Make No Mistake up sharing the lead with Stokes on the outside, but there hasn't been a lot of pressure applied to either. Right behind them is in third, Comic Kitten. Canadian Magic in fourth, a length to Stop Who's That? Mazzona's back second last, and caught a bit wide is the favourite, Haniel at the back. Slumming in front early, Make No Mistake leads the way by a length to Stokes, is up running in second. Third on the inside, Comic Kitten, 1 to Canadian Magic, followed by Stop Who's That? Mazzona the centre, and on the outside remains Haniel 3 wide. Only 4.5 lengths covers the field as they head towards the half mile. Make No Mistake draws out by a length and a half to Stokes. On the inside, Comic Kitten, 1.5 Canadian Magic. Stop Who's That? Haniel back second last, 1 off the inside, and last Mazzona. They run inside the 3.5 and still out in front. Make No Mistake, a length and a half to Stokes and Comic Kitten. 1 away Canadian Magic. Stop Who's That? Haniel back second last. Now given a couple of reminders, and last is Mazzona. They go after the leader, Make No Mistake, down to the quarter by 3/4. Stokes in second, 1.5 to Comic Kitten as they turn for home, and Make No Mistake trying to shoot away from him, and does. Make No Mistake out by 2.5 to 3 lengths. Comic Kitten, Stokes battling on, and down the outside is Mazzona. Make No Mistake trying to hang on here. Inside the final 16th by 3 lengths to Comic Kitten and Mazzona, but it is Daisuke Fukumoto with a perfect winning ride, and Make No Mistake made no mistakes whatsoever. Wins from Comic Kitten and Mazzona, and back on the inside Stop Who's That? The time is 1:34:45. A look at the finish order.
This horse ran on the turf, and he ran a pretty good race. He went to the front, weakened a bit, and lost by 5. You might say, well, why is that a good race? Well, the reason it was a good race was because he was a 7-1 shot in against a much tougher group, and the winner of that race, Builder, came right back to win a second-level allowance race, and Builder is a Grade 3 placed horse. Builder, a lot better than the horses in this race at his best, and I think that Buster Douglas, with that race in mind, if he can duplicate that, look at the comment lines in his last 5 races. Tired weekend, no rally. That's a concern for me. You could make the argument with his best race he fits, and in a wide open affair, in my opinion, are on the lead, so even drawn outside, I do think jockey Brian Pena is going to get aggressive on this horse early. Number 6, Nowhere Man, moving to the barn of Quinn Howie, was previously in the barn of trainer Isidro Tamayo. And Isidro does a heck of a job here at Golden Gate in the Bay Area, anywhere he shifts his horses, really. Sometimes he sends them down south. He wins a lot of races, wins at a good percentage. But the good news is that Quinn Howie, who trains this horse now, is also a very, very good trainer in his own right. So even though you look at this horse right away and say it's going to be tough to improve this horse off of Isidro, you've also got a good trainer in Quinn here who takes the conditioning duties. Now, Nowhere Man was last seen on the dirt. This horse is a very versatile horse. He can run on any sort of surface. He ran 4th beat in 5 lengths last time for an open $40,000 condition, a good race in which the winner, Premium Forest. He's a good horse, and much better than the horses in this race. Now, Nowhere Man, 2 starts ago, that was the last time we saw him on the turf. He won by 3. I picked him that day at 3-5, but it was a much easier group, and he got a really, really easy time of it on the lead. This time around, if he tries to go to the front, he'll have company from Gabos Macondo and Buster Douglas. That said, this horse has also shown the ability to stalk and pounce like he did in a race all the way back in 2018 where he stalked the pace, won a first-level allowance race. So I think this horse is versatile enough. I believe Alejandro Gomez has options. That's number 6, Nowhere Man. He's 7-1, looking to be somewhere at the wire. I'll go 7-3-6 in this race. I'm trying to beat number 4, Gabos Macondo, coming off a year layoff for the Jonathan Wong barn. Same type of situation as we saw with number 3, Thornhill Cat in the opener, who didn't run all that bad, but was still second best and didn't win. A horse that's coming off a long layoff, drops in class, and has obviously seen a lot better days. Gabos Macondo, look, just 3 starts ago, he went off at 5-2 in the Grade 3 All-American Stakes. Now he's in for $20,000. His last 3 races have been poor. Last time out on the turf, maybe something happened. He went off at 3-1 in a really good Del Mar $25,000 claimer where we saw 3 next out winners there. Kevin Orozco aboard. He's looking for his second win on the card. Doesn't ride often for trainer Jonathan Wong. I don't really know what this means here for Gabos Macondo, how he's going to run today in this spot off the layoff. He's in for 20. I'm going to try to beat him. I think this horse is beatable. I think he's seen better days. 1 minute until race number 6, folks. I'm going 7-3-6 in here, and I'm taking a shot with a price. Buster Douglas drawn outside. Good luck. A good race coming up. And the red light is flashing on the starting gates at Golden Gate Fields. The runners are making their way to the gates for race number 6. Uppo and Tough It Out, the first two to load it. Here's Gabo's Macondo. Uber's Star, post position number 5. Nowhere Man coming up post 6. And then to the outside, Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas coming up. Going again. We're ready to go. And we're off. Buster Douglas asks for speed from the far outside post. Uppo up close to the pace as well. Those two quickest as they come out of the chute. And Buster Douglas takes the lead now. Uppo on a strong hold, asked to sit off the pace setter now in second. Gabo's Macondo taking third. He's on a snug hold there, followed by Nowhere Man outside of Uber's Star. And the gray horse Tough It Out's down at the rail as the half dozen runners hit the clubhouse turn. Buster Douglas over to the rail, leads the way by about a length from in second. That's Uppo off the rail in the two path. A length and a half to Gabo's Macondo off the long layoff, about a year. He's sitting in third, a half length in front of Tough It Out, makes his way into fourth onto the back stretch. Nowhere Man in fifth, and that leaves Uber's Star to trail the field 5 lengths behind. With 5 furlongs to go, Buster Douglas has company. Uppo turns up the pressure, and they quicken the pace just a little bit. Buster Douglas a half length on top. Uppo on the outside. A gap of 2 to Gabo's Macondo. Absolutely no excuses for him, and Tough It Out stays at the rail. Nowhere Man patiently ridden second to last, just ahead of Uber's Star. First off the claim for Ruby Thomas, he's last as the 6 runners hit the far turn, and Buster Douglas is still there on the lead. Has the rail spot and net clear. Uppo still on the outside. There goes Gabo's Macondo now. He's making a move as they round the turn. Being niggled along a bit, though, Gabo's Macondo, as they hit the quarter pole. Tough It Out under a hard ride. He's all in, but not responding under pressure. As they come off the turn, it is Uppo between horses, pokes his head in front. Gabo's Macondo up to engage. Buster Douglas back in third down on their inside, and Gabo's Macondo with a 16th to go has hit the lead. Uppo back in second, can't keep up, and Gabo's Macondo shakes away from the competition. Gabo's Macondo 3 lengths ahead at the wire. That's a double for Kevin Orozco today. Uppo's second, Tough It Out third, then Buster Douglas who weekend. He finished just ahead of Uber's Star, and Nowhere Man was last. Number 4, Gabo's Macondo is first. Second, number 2, Uppo. Third, number 3, Tough It Out. Fourth was number 7, Buster Douglas. And fifth was number 5, Uber's Star. 4-2-3-7-5. The unofficial order of finish. Please hold all tickets until the result is posted official. Number 4, Gabo's Macondo, your winner, paying $5.40 to win. Gabo's Macondo is a 7-year-old chestnut gelding by Cape Blanco out of Polly Alexander by Foxhound. Gabo's Macondo was bred in Kentucky by Nicholas J. Sibilio and is now owned by MJVET Stables, Kreletich, and Owen, trained by Jonathan Wong. And the winning jockey is Kevin Orozco. That's 2 wins on the program for jockey Kevin Orozco. Gabo's Macondo pays $5.40 for that victory, $1 exacta 4-2. $8 even. $1 trifecta, $22.80. The $2 daily double pays $33 even. $1 pick 3, 414, $5.50. $1 pick 3, 464, $18 even. $0.10 superfecta, $8.04, and the 50-cent super high 5 pays $110.50. Up next is race number 7, ladies and gentlemen. In the 7th race on the program, number 8B Einstein is 3 pounds overweight. A field of 8 going 6 furlongs in the upcoming 7th race. Post time for race 7, 21 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, here are 2 late rider changes being announced for the first time. Jockey David C. Lopez is off his remaining 2 mounts today. In the 7th race on the program, number 7, Breaking the Code, will now be ridden by Francisco Duran. Francisco Duran rides number 7, Breaking the Code, in the upcoming 7th race. In race number 8 today, the jockey on number 5, War Watch, will now be Francisco Monroy. Francisco Monroy rides number 5, War Watch, in the nightcap race 8 today.